Kamie, is it fair to say that's the best team you faced?
I don't know. I don't know if they are or not. I think we made them really good, and they're a hard matchup for us. They're not as good a three-point shooting team as South Dakota State. St. Mary's is big and strong. But all three of those, I think, teams are pretty similar to what gives us trouble. And so I think they fit right into that category of, just really big, strong, versatile players that can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Your offense didn't display much of anything that I did. Is there anything about the offense you liked?
Nothing.
Really?
They really made us, they really got into us, made us have to play off the bounce a lot. Nothing came easy for us, and, it's still just a little bit of a personnel issue for us. We've got to continue to get players in this program that can play off the bounce a little bit better than what we have, and they just made us play off the bounce. We couldn't move the ball. It didn't get side to side. It's all the stuff that we want to do, and whether it was, I don't know if it's, it'll be interesting. I felt like it was a lot that it bothers some of our players a lot against pressure. And when they get bothered or distracted, the ball just kind of sticks, and it doesn't flow as good. And I think the tape will tell if it's more than that. But it's certainly a credit to them. Just again, they have the quickness, they have the size, and that really, them bumping us a lot on our cuts, that really bothered our team.
I know you don't want to rely on it, but when you only get 3-pointers, you're not going to beat too many teams. You only get 3 from downtown, and you're not going to beat too many teams with your small lineup. And you probably want a heck of a lot more than 15 going up, right?
Yeah, I'm not worried about what we get in that. I do think the way we play, we need more threes than that. What bothers me most about this game is the 16 giveaways, the turnovers, 16, that's 5 more than we have on our season average. I thought that really affected our first half performance. It got us into a hole with the turnovers. So we're just not getting near the shots up. Look, they get 60 shots up, we get 43, mainly due to our turnovers. So I just think it's we need the 3, but good teams take away what you want to do the most, and you've got to be able to adjust, and you've got to be able to attack the rim a little bit better than we did. And I think we have the chance to be better than we certainly were tonight, but we didn't get much production from anybody tonight.
You said when you started, in terms of matchups, was there a lot of mismatches at times?
Well, again, I look at it, and they scored 62 points, so I'm not defensively, even though it felt like they were getting a lot of good shots, they got shots that they want and that I think we could live with. I don't think they're a high-powered offensive team. We held them to 62 points, and that's about their average, their season average. But you just can't win you can't win games no matter what, just scoring 46 points. So, I say it all the time, the number is 70 against good teams. You've got to put the ball in the basket, and I just thought this game was going to come down to, could we score against them? And the answer was no, we couldn't. And they just did enough to beat us. And yeah, their kids are just bigger. They can all post up. They can kind of jump over our smaller lineups. But again, nothing out of the ordinary, because I thought we play with them on the boards. Other than the turnovers that hurt us, I thought that just the difference in the game was just we couldn't handle their mismatches defensively. Their size and their strength guarding us really is I think the deciding factor of this game.
Who did you feel like, and I can pick and choose or go for that, you didn't get what you needed from tonight? Kylie Heiser's going to be one of them.
Yeah, Kylie.
It's an off night like that, it affects your whole team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Again, I'm until we can, Kylie's a really good player. We got a lot of good players, but they still have holes in their game. And sometimes at this level, that's the kind of kids that you recruit or you have in your program. We're trying to get rid of those holes. We're trying to get Kylie to be a little bit better, more than just a shooter. We don't need her to be great off the bounce, but we just need the ball to not stick in her hands in our offense and keep it moving. And it again, I think the size and the quickness and the bodies bothered her a little bit and got her out of rhythm. Savannah Smith, we're not getting much out of in that spot. Kiana was pretty much average, Kiwi, and we missed some at the rims with a big lineup with Becca Howell. There wasn't, and Courtney Zagina ends up scoring, but she doesn't like the physical play either. She bounced around and didn't create very many good opportunities for other people. So the biggest disappointment is our numbers in the assists, 10 assists and 16 turnovers. That's way different than it has been all year. And again, it's a credit to Colorado State and how they guarded us. But if those numbers play out the rest of the season, we can't win very many games because we don't have the personnel to play off the bounce and not have assists off of passes.